this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today I've got one I think you might be interested in. This is one that was sent to me by Ferengi. She is one of the moderators in the Ramen Junkies group in Australia. Thank you. She sent me this Samyang Buldak Yakisoba. Yeah. Did you even know this existed? I certainly did. So yeah, you add you cook the noodle, and you've got a little sachet here of they call it flake. Basically, it feels like it's going to be little meaty bits, and you do that for 3 minutes. Drain it, add in your Buldak sauce, and away you go to a wonderful Yakisoba. In theory, I don't know how good it's going to be, but we will find out. So we'll drop our noodle in. It kind of broke, but that's okay. It's Yakisoba. And there we are. And we're going to do this for 3 minutes. 3 minutes? 3 minutes? There we go. So what's going on with you? I've been kind of honestly dreading this, what do you call it, mukbang, because it's like, I've been on this like hardcore diet and exercise kick, and I don't know, I figured I was good enough yesterday. Yesterday I walked 26 miles, which is, it was actually like 26.3, 26.4, but 26.2 miles is the distance of the Boston Marathon and the standard distance of a marathon. And that, my feet hurt, my legs hurt. We've already done, like 3 miles today. I'm hopefully gonna actually make my 10 miles. But, yeah, I figure, fine, if you're gonna do something like this, do it the day after you've walked so much that it'll make your head spin. So there we are. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm stoked on that. My feet aren't, but what do you do? And, yeah. So yeah, a Buldak Yakisoba. Interesting. I freaking love Yakisoba. I always have. And, I'm curious how this will translate. Could be good. Could not be so good. I think it'll be alright. You know what? I want to add some of that to it too, right? Not a super fan of boiling this, but at least if I do, it'll get the way it needs to be. I'll put 3 of them here. See these little things? It's called flour foo. Boom. And it's just basically like bread, and it'll soak up liquid and kind of just inflate. And considering there's only a minute left, that probably will work out pretty well. So you just push them down in a little bit, and they suck up the liquid. They're kind of like, you know, you get those little things, they look like capsules, like medicine, and then you put them in the bathtub or whatever, and they grow, and they grow, and they grow. The little plastic ones that are dinosaurs that grow and grow and grow. That's what these kind of do. It's really quite something, folks. Okay, we're almost done here. Let me find something to put that in. Use this. Food. Alright. So now I'll take out our foo flowers. I might need a minute more, I don't know. Now this has its own recipe for cooking Buldak. It's funny, there's a lot of new different varieties of Buldak these days, so sometimes they're this way, sometimes they're that way. That's what I should do, because this is definitely not foo ready. It's floury, not flour foo ready. So So you got that. We'll use one of these little sake cups and add a little bit of liquid. That should. But I think it's good already. But we'll just make sure that everything is wonderful, hunky-dory, and perfect. Children are home. It's just about noon on a Saturday. Just about Saturday afternoon, just barely. Alright, so obviously I'm not going to eat it right now. I'm going to have a mukbang, which means I'm going to eat it. So let's. Here we are. I need to scissor it. Let's do that. Yeah, I don't think the bready stuff is going to get any much bigger. But it'll be kind of a nice little thing to look at. There's our Buldak Yakisoba sauce. It's May 20th, I believe, today. Well, that smells kind of yakisoba. Soba-y. Yakisoba-y. Yeah, that smells like yakisoba. That smells pretty good. Since it's a mukbang, you'll have to watch that to see me eat this stuff. Can't forget the mayo. Alright, let's get this all garnished up. I wish I had some spring onion, but I actually don't. It's kind of not my normal thing, but we're going shopping today. And hopefully I'll get out to 99 Ranch, at least get some good mung bean sprouts there. They're kind of hit and miss on different types of produce. The mung bean sprouts, they get them so often, folks, that they'll last like 10, sometimes 11 days. The date's like that far out, which I freaking love. But on their spring onion, sometimes it looks pretty picked over and bad. Sometimes not so much. I'm going to add some chashu. But yeah, the kids are going to go hang out with their aunt. And we're going to go have some actual adult time and hang out and go shopping together. I think that's going to be nice. My wife had to work this morning. It was her Saturday to work. That better. In fact, I like that better. And we will give a little bit of torch fun. And we will add our foo flowers. Which one's the biggest? Who's the biggest? I'm gonna go with you. And then you're a little smaller. We're doing a little bit of a regression. Like that. Perfect. And then we've got our mayo, and this is going to be the tricky part. There's really not a huge amount of this stuff to work with. So I'm going to try to get a nice design on here. Doesn't really seem like mayo to me, honestly. Alright, mukbang bound, folks. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, I'll be doing a mukbang in a minute, so stick around for that. If you're seeing this the day that this just premiered, the mukbang will come out in an hour. So stay tuned. It's been Hans the Ramenator wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Like, subscribe, it helps me out. Have a good one, and bye.